Is Pokémon Legends ZA worth the hype? This isn't just a question, it's a journey back to a city reimagined, a battle system revolutionized, and a promise of mega evolution like never before. I'm Messy Dev, and today we're diving headfirst into the biggest Pokémon mystery of the year, Pokémon Legends ZA. For years, we've dreamed of a Pokémon experience that truly pushes the boundaries, that takes the familiar and twists it into something fresh and exhilarating. And now, with the promise of a return to the iconic Lumiose City and the resurgence of a fan-favorite mechanic, the hype for ZA is reaching critical mass. But after all the speculation, the leaks, and the tantalizing glimpses, can this game possibly live up to the monumental expectations? Is this the grand evolution the series desperately needs? Or is it just another familiar journey with a new coat of paint? I've scoured every corner of the internet, dissected every trailer, and pieced together every rumor to tell you, is Pokémon Legends ZA worth the hype? And don't tiptoe around the Prism Tower. Pokémon Legends ZA is set to be a titanic shift for the series. It's a bold, expansive reimagining that not just takes us back to a beloved region, but radically alters how we interact with the world of Pokémon. This isn't a video game, this is a declaration. We start with the background. Remember open world spaces for now. ZA drops us squarely in the heart of Lumiose City, the posh Paris-like city in Pokémon X and Y. But this is not the Lumiose you are familiar with. This is Lumiose in the midst of a massive urban renewal plan, rebuilding it as an orchestration of human and Pokémon residential zones. Imagine the busy shopping malls, quaint cafes, and fine restaurants mixed with rich waterfronts and leafy parks, all within the boundaries of the city. It is no mere setting, it's an alive, breathing personality, a promise of a new scale of verticality and intricately detailed design we have never known in a Pokémon game yet. The Prism Tower still stands, symbol of this audacious vision. Your journey begins at the historic Hotel Z, which serves as your base of operations. From here, you'll explore a city that's not just visually stunning, but functionally integrated with the Pokémon ecosystem. This focus on a single, highly detailed urban environment is a daring move, contrasting sharply with the vast wilderness of Legends Arceus. It suggests a denser, more interactive experience where every street corner and alleyway could hold a secret. And now onto the game, and this is where things become really revolutionary. Pokémon Legends ZA is introducing real-time combat. Ditch completely turn-based battles. Trainers and Pokémon will act and move in real time, and you'll be instructing them when and where your Pokémon get to use their attacks. This is translated into proper timing of the swaps, strategic placement to make up for move ranges and areas of effect, and fluid movement that potentially adds a new, exciting degree of action to the classic RPG format. But it doesn't stop there innovation-wise. Lumiose City is full of wild zones, high-tech regions specifically designed for Pokémon environments. There, you're able to find and capture wild Pokémon by aiming and tossing Pokeballs, just like in Arceus. Stealth and strategy will be key, as some Pokémon will flee, while others will need to be defeated in combat before capture. And then there's the ZA Royale. Nighttime, however, turns certain areas of Lumiose battle zones ringed by state-of-the-art holograms. This is where it gets truly competitive. Trainers compete in a high-difficulty tournament, starting with rank Z and going up to rank A through wins in battles. Reaching rank A not only earns one bragging rights, but also the chance to be granted granted one's heart's desire. This competitive element, along with the live fighting, shows a far more engaging and challenging experience of battle compared to previous games. You will need to plan your day precisely, catching and training Pokémon during daylight hours to prepare for Nighttime Royale. Spying out an opponent before he spots you can even grant you with a critical hit bonus, another strategic depth. Perhaps the most thrilling reveal for longtime fans has to be the comeback of Mega Evolution. That ferocious, temporary transformation first introduced in X and Y is again making a comeback and is going to be at the heart of ZA. When a trainer's keystone resonates with a Pokémon's Megastone, their Pokémon undergoes a radical visual and numeric transformation, typically by gaining new moves or even by having their type changed. This is not just a sentimental nostalgia nod, it's a smart planning tool that can essentially shift the dynamics of battle. The trainer-Pokémon relationship takes center stage, emphasizing the series' emotional core even amidst all this technological advancement. If you've been loving the content, you can power the grind on a cup of coffee. You can get the link in the bio. A huge love to all these amazing people for making all this possible. Now for the reality check. While the hype is very real, there is one or two areas of disagreement within the community. The decision to limit the game to one city, however large, has irked some who love the massive open-world exploration of Arceus. Will Lumiose City be large enough? Can the wild zones provide enough diversity and scope for exploration, or will it be restrictive compared to previous Legends titles? And then there's the question of the premature DLC announcement. The pre-release announcement of the Mega Dimension DLC has been met with skepticism. While it does hint at new and exciting content, including legendary Pokémon Hoopa and new Mega Evolved Pokémon like Mega Dragonite, there are those that worry that this content might otherwise have been cut from the core game. This has been a concern about the value proposition and if the entire experience will be an add-on purchase. Finally, there's the scandal of Pokémon Home. It's been argued that once a Pokémon is transferred from it to Legends ZA, it cannot be transferred again to previous games. One-way traffic has annoyed experienced collectors who enjoy being able to move their valuable Pokémon around from game to game. While this'll likely be a technical necessity due to the new game's unique mechanics, it's a point of contention for a dedicated part of the fan base. And at the end of the day, is Pokémon Legends ZA worth the hype? If you are a Pokémon fan who has been craving something fresh and different, a new direction for the series, then the answer is a loud and clear yes. This is not retreading old ground. It's a risk-taking move forward. The real-time combat, the darker cityscape, and the return of Mega Evolution are all signs of a game that is going to take risks and redefine what an adventure in the world of Pokémon is. If you liked how Pokémon Legends Arceus went down, but were looking for something more linear and story-driven, then yes, this game is for you. The ZA Royale and Urban Renewal story offer a more linear and competitive gaming experience while keeping that sense of exploration that made Arceus so great. But if you are a hardcore traditionalist who enjoys the tried and true turn-based formula and the expansive multi-path areas, you might want to jump in with caution. The changeover to real-time combat and the growing single city setting is a radical departure from the standard. And if the idea of one-way Pokémon trades and early DLC announcements leaves a sour taste, then you might want to hold off until more news comes out. I've given you the pros, the cons, and my opinion. And now I'd like to hear yours. What do you think of Pokémon Legends ZA? Are you excited about the real-time battles? What do you think of the location in Lumiose City? Comment below. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. It makes a big difference to the channel. And if you'd like to be in the know about all the latest gaming news and reviews, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.